You thought the silence meant God forgot you. But what if it was heaven preparing your unveiling? They didn't reject you. They recoiled from your light. And the breakthrough coming isn't just restoration. It's divine revenge. You were never meant to be comfortable. You were born marked, set apart by the breath of the Almighty, to disrupt darkness and confront spiritual complacency. The weight you carry isn't a burden, it's authority. And the reason they fear you isn't because of who you are, it's because of what's inside you. But now the shaking wasn't punishment, it was positioning. The silence was never absence, it was strategy. Heaven has scheduled a supernatural blessing that will confirm everything the enemy tried to erase. This is the hour where divine justice meets holy acceleration. You've endured the fire. Now comes the overflow. What if the pain wasn't punishment, but preparation? What if everything they said to break you only revealed the weight you carry? You're not just different, you're dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. Your presence disrupts atmospheres, and your silence holds more power than their loudest attacks. This isn't just a new season, it's a holy unveiling. The throne room has issued a decree. The hidden one must rise. The warfare wasn't random. The delay wasn't accidental. It was all positioning for an hour such as this. Unique insight one. Some of you don't even realize why rooms grow still when you enter. It's not because you're intimidating. It's because you carry peace that agitates every unclean thing. Heaven has marked you as a vessel of divine disruption. You shift atmospheres because you are a walking declaration of God's authority. Even when you say nothing, the spirit realm knows who you are. That's why the attacks increased. That's why isolation came. Because your presence alone is a threat to every demonic structure still standing. They didn't leave you because you failed. They fled because your anointing exposed their comfort with compromise. What felt like betrayal was a holy separation. Don't mourn the departure. Thank God for the clarity. The rejection was never about your personality. It was about your purpose. You are a spiritual irritant to systems that thrive in darkness. God hid you in plain sight, but now that concealment is ending. The spotlight isn't for your ego, it's for His glory. The same ones who questioned your silence will soon witness your roar. You were never overlooked, you were being preserved. Rejection wasn't abandonment. It was divine insulation to protect the oil you carry. They thought the silence meant you lost your voice. But what they didn't know is that silence is where prophets are sharpened. And now the roar is coming. Delay is not denial, it's divine timing. Every closed door was a conversation between heaven and earth. Every pause was strategic. You weren't late, you were being aligned. When God withholds, it's never out of cruelty, it's out of protection. You were being positioned for provision that doesn't just meet needs, but funds purpose. Trust the silence, it's where scrolls are written and mantles are formed. What if I told you the shaking was a signal? Not of collapse, but of construction. Heaven was rearranging the battlefield, moving pieces into place. Every delay, every detour, every dry season. It wasn't a setback, it was a setup. The blessing isn't just coming, it's been forged in the fire you thought would consume you. Now the winds are shifting, the ground is trembling, the release has begun. You were being trained in the hidden place, that's why no one saw you coming. But now favor is looking for you. Doors that refused to open before will swing wide without force. This is the season of supernatural alignment. What you used to chase will now chase you. Your name is being mentioned in rooms you've never stepped into, not by man, but by God. You don't need to strive, you need to step. The ground is already prepared. The blessing is already moving. The shift is already here. This is the hour of bold possession. No more shrinking to make others comfortable. No more questioning what God already confirmed. You are stepping into the very spaces you once only dreamed of, not timidly, but with full authority. This isn't arrogance, it's obedience. The oil wasn't given for hiding, it was given for impact. Go where you're sent. Speak what you carry. The blessing requires movement. Every insight, every revelation now fuses into one command. Rise. The rejection refined you. The silence matured you. The delay positioned you. And the blessing? It's the evidence of God's faithfulness in full bloom. You're not who you were when the warfare started. You're bolder, wiser, heavier with glory. Now is not the time to doubt. It's the time to walk in what was always yours. You've passed the final test. The enemy has no more legal ground. The next move belongs to you. Will you rise or retreat? Retreat is no longer an option. You've crossed the line of no return, into destiny, into dominion, into divine recompense. What's ahead isn't survival, it's possession. The delay was permission for something far greater than you imagined. A release tailor-made by heaven. You now see it, how every rejection was prophetic, every silence strategic, every delay divine. The fire didn't break you. It baptized you. The weight you carry is not pain, it's power. You were born for this hour, forged in shadows, anointed for overflow. This is your turning point. No more questioning if you're worthy. No more asking for permission. You are not a survivor. You are a sign. A vessel of divine vengeance wrapped in peace. The very atmosphere bends when you move. Rise like thunder. The bright pawns are rising, and this is your call to go deeper. Don't stop here. Return to this channel. Dwell in the fire of these truths. Comment your confirmation. Testify your awakening. This isn't content, it's commissioning. Let the stars bear witness. The silenced have spoken. The hidden have emerged. The blessed have risen. Let the drums roll across heaven's floorboards. Let the gates swing open wide. This is not the end. It's the uprising. You were never meant to be comfortable. You were born marked, and now you walk in overflow.